weather, and climate. This video is based on the Lesson 3 in the science textbook. What is weather? What is climate? What difference between weather and climate? Let's talk about weather. You might often hear someone say,
"The weather is sunny today. It's so hot here."
The weather is rainy today.
The weather is cloudy today.
The weather is windy today.
The weather is snowy today.
the weather may change every day where you live. Sunny, rainy, cloudy, windy, and snowy. Climate is the pattern of weather at a certain place over a long time. A climate is described by its average temperature and precipitation. Some climates are hot and dry. Some climates are hot and wet. Some climates are cold and dry. San Francisco can be hot or cold, dry or wet at different times of the year. A place's climate depends on where it is on Earth.
It's cold and dry here. In here, sometime is cold and wet. And sometime is hot and wet.
It's hot and wet here.
It's hot and dry here.
It's cold and wet here.
Earth is shaped like a sphere or ball. Earth bends around its axis. An axis is a line through the center of a spinning object. Earth's axis is not straight up and down. It is slightly tilted. The sun's rays strike Earth differently at different places because of Earth's shape and tilt. The sun's rays strike some places on Earth nearly straight on. These places get the direct sun rays and the most energy and have warmer climates. The sun's rays strike other places on Earth at a slant. These places get less energy because the sun's rays are more spread out. These places have colder climates. What affects climate? You just learned how the sun affects climate. Being near an ocean or large lake affects climate too. Oceans keep air temperatures of nearby land from becoming too hot or cold. Places near the ocean have milder climates than those much farther from a coast. Seattle, in Washington state, is near the ocean. It has milder temperatures and more rain than places farther from the ocean. How high a place is also affects its climate. Air temperature gets colder as you go higher in the atmosphere. Places in mountains tend to have colder air temperatures and climates than low areas. Colorado Springs, in Colorado State, is high in the Colorado Rockies. It has cool temperatures. Mountains also affect how wet a climate is. One side of a mountain may be moist, while the opposite side is dry. Moist air from the ocean moves toward mountains along the coast. The mountains force the air upward. The rising air cools and forms clouds. Rain or snow may fall. Air that blows over mountains is dry. This is because the air has lost its moisture on the ocean side. This causes places on the opposite side to have a dry climate. One side is wet and one side is dry. Let us see an example. In the center of California, there is a central mountain range named Sierra Nevada Mountains. The moist air from the ocean coast moves toward the Sierra Nevada Mountains. Since moist air flows through the left side of the mountains, there is more green land here. After the air blows over the mountains, it becomes dry. Therefore, most land on the right side of the mountains are dry like deserts. Let's ride the wind from the ocean and across the Sierra Nevada Mountains towards Death Valley. See. All land is green between the ocean and the Sierra Nevada Mountains. Here is the Sierra Nevada Mountains. The mountains force the air upward. The rising air cools and forms clouds. The wind will lose its moisture after passing through the mountains. Now, you can see most of the land is dry. Death Valley is a dry place, and is one of the hottest places in the world. The mountains keep moist air from reaching here. Weather. Weather is what the air is like at a certain time and place. Weather changes from day to day. Climate. Climate is the pattern of weather in a certain place over a long time, and climate does not change every day. Thank you for watching. Hope you like it.